Yeah. It's that merch life music, young juicy got that motherfucking merch life music, yeah. So vibe to it, they gon' buy to it. Plus that's God damn it. A nigga dropped the bag in the door with this one. Never wife, another whore with this one. I'ma score with this one. So you fucking with the boy with more bottles than a steak store. So take 4 for the price. The feel cold as ice. I'm always breaking that spanking manager's bells. I'm allergic to taking L's. Pushing all of these smells. Accessories make a killing. When you talk how I do, bitches eat that shit up like dinner. I'm trying to stay a couple of steps ahead of these niggas. Thinking they competition when really they never winning. Praying for new beginnings. Even though I be sending, I keep his word in my heart so the devil don't catch me slipping. Don't got it, then I'ma get it. Fly dressing my image, 5-stepping and pitching a juicy guy to the image. So I be who I be, that's me. That's Juicy J, nigga. And shorty know she better say the juicy. You gotta know if you stay focused. Can't nobody never say that you was on some broke shit. Get your money made. In the rain, sleet, snow, and when it's sunny, man. Pitching everything moving, the merch in the bag, the cash in my hand. I'm just stunting on these niggas with their bags on the stand. Got that ribbon in my can too. I rehash, you end up dropping on your man too. Merch life, Zayden is the motivation. Facing the field, I never got time to chill. Got that merch. Yeah, I'm the one with the motherfucking profit. Assuming the sale, give them the bag before they buy the shit. Yeah, you know me, man, I'm the best that ever did this shit. Anybody copping that if Jay the one that's pitching it. 5-step ridiculous, live and breathe the system, so don't test me. I'm from Philly, never leave my home alone like Joe Pesci. I was NY on the field with a new.
We're gonna get started in a second, y'all.
Pitch them niggas, they do buy. You get a better deal if she cop 1, 2. Shit could get real, never know who you might run into. It's merch life, when I come for the loot. Either way, it's LOA, you hold it, then it's going too. Down the block, I'ma drop this, you can't stop it. Moving all of them bottles and maximizing my profit. Juicy, you gotta know if you stay focused. Can't nobody never say that you was on some broke shit. Get your money, man.
The broadcast will start soon. Just give it a few minutes. We're gonna start at 8:35. 8:35, y'all.
I'm just stunting on these niggas with their bags on the stand. Got that ribbon in my can too. I rehash, you end up dropping on your man too. Merch life, I'd have been to hell and back. The sold bottles without the boxes or even the cap. I started with a $20 bill and made it a stack. Shout out my nigga Tony Racks, got me out of that trap. Cause ain't no future in that. So I make do with the bag. The more seeds you plant, the more food you have. And if the grass look greener, you gotta water your own. Just cause the ass is meaner don't mean she gonna let you bone. That's why I stick to the script. I play the street like a cone and talk to anybody breathing. Got the price in the soul. Nigga, you nice what I'm told. All of my buyers, they know where to go for they cologne. I pitch them and they going home with this one. My ambition's so intense, it's ridiculous how I finish that sentence. Every time I leave out with a bag, the bottles go missing. Yeah. So I be who I be. That's me. That's Juicy J, nigga. And shorty know she better say that juicy. You gotta know if you stay focused. Can't nobody never say that you was on some broke shit. Get your money made. In the rain, sleet, snow, and when it's sunny, man. Pitching everything moving, the merch in the bag, the cash in my hand. I'm just stunting on these niggas with their bags on the stand. Got that ribbon in my can too. I rehash, you end up dropping on your man too. Merch live.
Woo. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me find my button. There we go. What up, what up, what up? Peace, Grand Rising, Assalamu Alaikum. However you say it, get excited, man. We here today. This is Wednesday, August the, what's today? The 10th? August the 10th. Man, this is the Impact Meeting. Today we talking about, let me change the banner. Today we talking about the 3 different things that you need to start a business. Right now, not tomorrow, not 2 weeks from now, not when you get your LLC filed and when you do the 501c3 paperwork. We talking about right now. We talking about 3 things you need to start a business right now. Not 5 minutes from now, not 3 weeks from now, not next year, but right now. Right now. All right, bet. So let's get straight into it, man. If you're watching from Facebook or YouTube, give me a 1 in the comments. Just tap a 1. Just send that over. Just let me know you paying attention. Let me know you listening. Before we get started, man, I do have to give a shout out to Fanbase though. Ironically, there's no one in the room right now on Fanbase. It's usually packed this time of day. But hey, what up? How you feel? I see you put the one in the Facebook comment. You already know. But normally it's packed inside of Fanbase, but I have to give a shout out to Fanbase today because I have reached, guess what I have reached, y'all? I have finally reached 100 followers on Fanbase, that is, man. So thank you, everyone on Fanbase, for showing love, for showing up, for showing out, for just being there, man. Chase, what you about to make? Thank you, Fanbase, for showing up, man. 100 followers is a big joint. Like, I just started the account. I don't even remember how long ago, but I'm here now, man. So my goal is to reach 10K followers by the end of September. Yes. By the end of September, my goal is to reach 10,000 followers on Fanbase. You heard it here first. So when it happens, just know it only happened because I set it as a goal and then I took action to make it happen, right? This is what I teach, man. This is what I be talking about all the time. So I practice what I preach, man. So let me invite some folks inside the room and Fanbase. So anybody in the comments, I see you in the comments. If you got a question about the 3 things that you need to start a business, just let me know, man. We're going to get straight into it. And I see my man Malik in the building. Peace and grand rising, Malik. How you feel? I'm sorry, bro. I couldn't hear you. Say that one more time.
I said, grand rising, God. I'm feeling great. How you feeling this ride?
And I'm feeling excellent, bro. I am super grateful for 100 followers on Fanbase, man. So I just reached 103 and I made the post today, the thank you post. So I'm super grateful about that.
I know that's right. Rich Rising, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Rich Rising, Coach Rich Rising. How you feeling this ride?
Best day of my life, man. Best day of my life.
Yeah, y'all hear that? The best day of his life. Oh, snap. Momo calling me. Hey, Momo, I'm going to hit you back, man. You know I'm in the meeting. But listen, today we're talking about the 3 things you need to start a business, man. And a business is like a baby, right? It's like a child. When you start it, you want it to live correctly. You want it to go out into the world, and you want it to have a solid representation of the things that you brought it up to be, right? The things that you taught it to do, and the things that you want it to reflect, right? Now, just like a child, it doesn't always turn out that way, right? It might get the job done.
It's style, man. It's no different, yo. It's a monster. A business is a child. It's a monster. You have the choice of making sure that business is structured right, so that way, you know what I mean, it work out right. And if not, it's going to become the monster that you're dreading that it's going to become.
Yes, sir. Gotta have things in line, man, if you want it to be successful. Now, we're talking more so from a basic level and not really a legality level, right? Because this meeting might surprise people. The 3 things that you need to start a business, I'm not referring to the business bank account. I'm not talking about the LLC. I'm not talking about the actual business plan. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about before you even get to that point, the 3 things that you need to start a business, right? And I think my man Coach got it. Can you guess what the first thing might be? We talked about it yesterday too.
You said as far as the 3 things you need to start a business, you definitely want to plan, I would hope, first.
Yeah. We would want a business plan, but think a little more basic than that. Like, what do you even need to if you're a solution? What do you even why become a solution? There has to be a what first.
I got you on that, Merch. You gotta find the problem that people are dealing with, and you gotta provide a solution for it. So you first gotta find out what the problem is that you're gonna provide the solution for.
Facts, big facts. You got to find your place, man. And finding your place means, hey, what is the problem? Because without a problem and a solution, there is no business. Every business solves a problem in one way or another, right? So the first thing that you do need, it sounds crazy, but the first thing you need to start a business right now is a problem. Yeah, you really need a problem. You had something to add to that, Coach?
That's usually the whole reason why starting the business plan is because I've already identified the problem, and that's why I was a little ahead. I feel what you were saying to like slow down a little bit, but yeah, whenever I see there's a problem, of course I'm already into the business plan on how to solve it. So I'm doing my research. Then I'm all into it. You know, I'm doing the research and trying to figure out like what are the best resources, you know, to keep the operation of solving that problem lower. So it's a whole lot of factors that go into it. But yeah, I appreciate what you said, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you for that, Malik. Yeah, that was bars, Malik. So the first thing you got, I'm gonna put it in the comments for y'all here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter as well. Number one, the problem. And when you discover the problem, right, naturally, anybody that sees a problem, naturally, the first thing they're gonna want to do is solve the problem, right? So when you find a problem, that's the first thing you need to start a business, but the business isn't there yet, because technically what a business is a product or service, and it's somebody that's going to purchase it. Like you got to have a customer and something for sale, right? That's a business. And when you first discover the problem, it's not a business yet. So what's the next thing that you must, or I ain't gonna say you must, but you're going to, when you discover a problem, you're naturally going to discover a solution, right? You're naturally going to come up with how you're going to make the money. And how you make the money is the solution. Just like Coach was saying, you got to find the solution, right? So the number one thing is the problem. And the number two thing is the solution. But if I have a problem and I have the solution, who am I solving the problem for? So what you think the number three thing is, Malik, Coach?
The general public, everyone.
The people. Yes, sir. So you need a PSP. Hold on, let me write number two. A PSP is problem, solution, people, right? To start a business right now, first thing you do, you got to find out what is going on. Why is there an issue here? And then when you see that there's an issue, you're naturally going to discover the solution or present the solution for it. But just presenting a solution is not having a business. Just presenting a solution is not having a business, because remember I said the business is somebody having something for sale and somebody buying that something. Now, once you get the solution, you got to go give it to the person that has the problem. And how do you, Coach, from a business perspective, how do you find those people that have that problem that you intend to solve?
Well, being that I work online a lot, I don't like to do cold calling because people are not used to you. So what I'll do is, hold on. What I'll do is I'll go online and I'll do some Google searches for different niches or industries, and then I'll look first to see if they have a website. You know, just different things that make them visible. See if their citations are if they're done or not. You know, and once I see like a lot of that stuff is not done, then that gives me the ability to solve their problem, because their problem is visibility. So now here I am. You know, I'll shoot them an email, and if they respond, we go from there.
See, coach's business is, that's fire, because what you're doing is you're going and seeking out the people that need your solution, people that already recognize their problem. And if they don't, you're presenting their problem to them. Like, yo, bro, I see you got a website, but does anybody go to your website? All right, well, here's how you get people to go to your website. Ask me how much. You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. You found the problem and you said, I got the solution, and here it is, the solution, and here is the price. It's as simple as that. Straight up.
Yes, sir.
And that is a business right there. You don't even need, And I'm not denoting or telling people that, you know, having a business plan is a bad idea or in any sense, or opening an LLC is a bad idea. What I'm saying is that you don't want those things to stop you from making money, right? The point of the business is for you to get paid. Period. That's the point of the business. No matter what business you talk about, I don't care if it's a nonprofit, you're still getting profits somehow.
Hey, yo, and besides, you're not supposed to really start an LLC or any of that until you're consistently making 600 or more a month.
Exactly.
So, you know, you're wasting your time. You're doing all that other stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're doing services that might require liability, then
Yeah, definitely want to protect your name, protect your brand, protect yourself, protect your finances. However, if you ain't make no money yet, like if you haven't sold anything yet, you don't need to go you don't need to go file with the state, right? You need to get established first, have people paying you, and then go file with the state, right? Because you might not even be in that. Man, listen, I just moved to Orlando, Florida from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, right? I got an LLC in PA. Now, how do you think I feel about my business only operating in Florida and I got a Pennsylvania LLC? It's better to have an LLC in Pennsylvania tax-wise because, one, I only got to pay the LLC fee every 10 years there. I think in Florida it's once a year. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's stipulations and stuff. Like, this is why you need to do research on what the stipulations of an LLC are in your state. But before you do any of that, before you go filing the articles of, you know, all of the things you need to have an LLC.
articles of incorporation.
Yeah, before you go filing those and before you get your, you know, get your bylaws together and all of those many things you need if you're doing a nonprofit or if you're doing an LLC, before you do any of that, you want to have a customer, man. How important is it? How important, Malik, would you say, how important is it to be making money before you go and tell the state that you have a business? Oh, I think you're in the car with the children. So, Coach, how important is it for you to have money before you know, have income with your business before you go and tell someone that you have a business? Because you know they coming for your money. How important is it for you to make the money first?
Well, I mean, like I said, I don't know. Like you know how you do it your way and I do it my way, and on this particular thing, I kind of move a little different. But you know, what worked for you is what's gonna work, and what's gonna work for me, I know it's been working. So I just know, like, I've always been taught to get that business plan and get it together, so that way all your research is there, and that's your Bible that you operate off of. Now that's your operating manual. So I just don't like to move without the business plan.
Yeah, I can dig it. I think having the so you're talking about like the actual formal written out business plan?
Man, you can start off with just a one-page joint. As long as you're building onto it and making sure that that your operation is running smoothly, that's what matters. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree. That's what I was saying about, like, because I believe that when you have the problem and the solution, that's if you write that down, that's your one page right there. Like, what do I intend to do in order to accumulate finances, right? What do I intend to do? What do I intend to bring to the table so that people can pay me? I think that is the beginning of a formal business plan, right? So when you write that,
but then you got to say how. How am I going to do it though? You got to show how.
Yeah, and that's a part of you writing out the problem and the solution, and then you know how is which people are going to get it. You know what I'm saying? How might be how you're solving the problem. How might be part of the solution, right? So it's nothing wrong with you putting it on paper. It's nothing wrong with you getting it out of your mind so that you can see it. What I really want to drive home is that I think that people waste a lot of time trying to file for things and get everything legally situated before they even go into the like because I've had many people come to me and say, all right, Joe, I got my LLC. What do I do now? And I'm like, did you sell something yet? And they like, no, I don't even got the stuff yet. I'm like, so why did you get the LLC? They like, well, don't you got to get an LLC to have a business? I'm like, you kind of got to have it's not a business just because you got an LLC. You know what I mean? So that's what I really want to drive home, that it's more so about the transactions than it is about the filing and the being, legally protected and things like that. You do want to protect yourself. But, the 3 things that you need to start a business right now, like today, is a problem, solution, and people.
Hey,
I agree with you 100 on that one.
Now you definitely correct, Merch, and I understand where you're coming from, because a lot of people, they want to get legalized before they even have anything to protect. Like
yeah.
you're trying to protect an idea, but your idea is not even manifested into any sort of income or anything to protect, or any assets or anything like that. So what are you protecting? So at the same time, you want to get your idea rolling, get out there, start making the money first, get it moving, and then protect what you created, protect your baby. You know what I'm saying? You can't protect the child if you haven't created it yet.
Exactly. Now, in the case of like writing a book or having something like music or anything that needs to be copywritten or trademarking or establishing ownership of your product, that is absolutely necessary, right? You absolutely want to copyright your book before you publish it. You absolutely want to copyright your music, or at least put some type of ownership, trademark your brand name, trademark your label, before you get too big in the game, man. And I'm not saying that I want you to do that before you start making money. So the mistake that I made is when I started this business, when I started Merch Life J, and I trademarked the name Merch Life, the mistake that I made, I spent like $1,500 before I started making money. And the reason I did that is because I had that FOMO entrepreneurship vibe. I was like, oh, this is on sale. Oh, that is available. Oh, this course is here. That course. Bro, I got courses. I ain't even opened them yet. And I spent hundreds of dollars on these things. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out, the research that I did in between the time of me watching the course and me purchasing the course, I already learned what was in the course. So I never even had a need for the course, right? So as a new entrepreneur, don't get super excited and start buying things that you don't even know if you need, because you want to invest in yourself so much that you get a good return, right? What you got for me, Coach? Because I know that's a big topic.
Yeah, I call that shiny object syndrome right there. That's that shiny object syndrome where people just be buying and buying and buying. And there's nothing wrong, because for real, when you think about it, you got a little cousin somewhere, you got a little brother or auntie or a niece or somebody that you can still give that information to, although you know you bought it. But yeah, don't get caught up in that shiny object syndrome.
Yeah, man, that's a big killer of entrepreneurship in the very beginning, man. I'm telling you, I know that all of us have experienced some form of, purchasing something that was like a waste of money. We found out, right? Like, because it happens to the best of us, bro. Malik, do you have an experience like that? Oh yeah, I think you're busy. I know I got plenty of those, man. Hey, Coach, do you have an experience like that, or do you know someone that did something like that?
And I don't know if I'm in a bad area. I might sound choppy, so just give me like 1 minute. I'll be right back.
All right, no problem. Yeah, man. So the number one thing you need is the problem, right? The number two thing you need is the solution. And for some reason, y'all, it won't let me comment on Facebook anymore. But the number three thing is the people, man. The number three thing is the consumers. Let me type that in for you, the people. Yes, sir. All right, so it came through. It's on Merch Life J, though. Yeah, man. So the people, man. The people is definitely the number three thing, because without the people, you can't make money, right? Without people, a business doesn't run, right? Without people, fan base wouldn't exist. Without people, Instagram would not be here. Without people, YouTube wouldn't have a audience, right? So the people are the territory at the end of the day. No matter what you're selling, no matter what you got, no matter what you're trying to get off, you can't do it without other people. You feel me? So Yeah, man, that's pretty much. I got that. That's pretty much all I got for today, man. I wanted to expound on why the problem is so important, but I think we pretty much covered the fact that there is no business without a problem, right? The solution is super duper important because the solution is what gets you paid. The solution is the reason that people come out their pocket and give you their hard-earned money, right? And then the people become your sales representatives, right? If you do a good job for one person and they know someone else that has a similar problem, half of the job is already done for you. Because when you do a good job for one person, when you get a good product from Walmart, or when you go get a service done and you really, really like it, and you know someone else that needs that, what are you going to say to that person? You're only going to be like, yo, dude over here, he did a good job and he gave me a good price. What you say, Coach?
I said, yeah, that's a real review right there.
Yeah. Indefinitely, indubitably. Those reviews, those referrals are what makes more money than your actual advertising. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, personally in my business in Merch Life Publishing, I get more customers from my already customers, right? So I get more customers from people that are like, yo, you need to go to this guy or you need to go to this company, rather than me actually finding people, right? Than me actually DMing people or doing the call list, because I got a call list. You know what I'm saying? All of those other things are not as effective as the word of mouth. And especially when you publish the book and they see the book and they're like, yo, I want to buy your book. Now, when they purchase a book from someone I published the book for, almost every time somebody tells me, well, I heard about you from this guy. And I'm like, well, what happened? They like, I bought their book and then I asked them, who did this book for you? And that's how they came into contact with me, right? So,
Yeah,
so
man, I love to operate like that, man. That's beautiful because you're really showing how organic it can be done. Yeah, you feel me? Like
yeah,
that repeat customer, that rinse and repeat, you can never lose with that, man. Never.
nope. And I got customers that's like my man Andre, he got 5 books on deck right now that he wants published. Young Kinda Don. I did 7 books for Young Kinda Don. Young Kinda Don, that's he was like Snoop Dogg bodyguard at one point. He do a lot of different stuff, right? But he got like, I think he got like 16K followers. He probably got a little bit more followers than me on Instagram. But Young Kinda Don is really big in his community, really, really big in Chicago, right? So what do you think happened when he put Merch Life Publishing on the back of his book? This man sold 100 copies of his book the day it came out.
Yeah, that's promotion right there. That's promotion.
You already know, man. And then he referred like 4 people to me. I got 4 customers just off of doing the Hoes and Zombies book that Young Kinda Don wrote. So, you know what I'm saying? That organic reciprocation is really awesome. That is why your solution has to be on point, because if your solution is on point, man, if you solving somebody's problem, man, listen, that ain't the only person with that problem. You feel me?
What? Hey, look, if you are a solutional person, let me tell you, affiliate marketing is the best. Man, it's not even a job, yo. You can start it off as a hobby. And when you start seeing that your hobby is making more money than your actual job you're working, then that's when something's going to click in your head. And you're going to realize it's all about psychology at first. Whether you're working for somebody or having your own business, it's all about psychology. So read up on some psychology books, man. Man, trust me, you're going to thank me later. I promise.
Yeah, definitely, yo. Hey, yo, Coach ain't never lying to y'all, man. Yo,
so Coach, I got a question for you. If it was somebody out there right now that wanted to get into affiliate marketing, what would be the best way to jump into it? How could you jump into it? Like, say somebody out there right now, they got bills that's piling up. They don't know what they're going to do. They don't know how to get this money. You know, it's hard to find a job right now, but they see money on the internet is flowing.
Well, see, the thing is, it's like this. They have to sit down and write out what things do they use the most in life. Like personally, what is the most necessity thing that you're using the most in life? And then once you see that, you go and to each one of them websites, and I guarantee you, probably 8 times out of 10, when you scroll down to the bottom of that website, you're going to see a thing say affiliate or partner with us. And when you click that, you'll start opening up a free world of making money. Straight up. You got different platforms like Impact, Share a Sale. If you got a business, it's easy to get clicked up with them. It don't cost a dime. It's free. Free 99.
All right, bet. So I'm definitely about to see about that, man. I got over if you talking about all platforms, I got about 30,000 people on all platforms. So Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. If you add everything up, it's about 30,000 people. So I should be able to affiliate some products, man.
Yeah, as you should. I mean, especially the ones that you know worked out great for you. Why wouldn't you want to share that experience? I like to teach people how to sell without actually selling, without directly selling, man. That's the way you sell. People don't like to be sold to, man, unless they are buyers, unless they're on somebody's buyer list.
Right.
And with that is telling you clearly, like, these are some impulsive buyers they like. And they do have lists out there like that, guys. So just remember, be mindful of the things that you buy, because your name is going to end up on somebody's list where they're going to share that list, and other people will be sending you, offers. It happens all the time.
Yes,
so
sir.
that's part of the world.
Hey, Coach,
earn it, you're going to make a lot of money.
I ain't even going to lie to you, man. That's something I like to learn myself. That's something I like to learn myself, man. How to sell without selling. That's some powerful stuff right there.
I mean, you got to think about it. If that's the case, it's just like with stocks and bonds. Why would you invest in stuff that's not toilet paper? Don't people need toilet paper? Don't people take dumps every day? Like, why wouldn't you invest in paper towels? Why wouldn't you invest in Pampers? Oh my God,
Toothpaste, baby milk. You know what I'm saying?
Everything dealing with children. Why wouldn't you? Aren't babies born every day?
That's
your
single
need.
day.
Come on now. We got to get strategic. It's all about your structure. And that was the only point I was trying to drive, with like how I operate when I go to start a business. You're right. Of course, you have to find a problem. Yes. And of course, you have to do your research to even know the solution. You know what I mean? So that's why I always have to put that research in there, because that word is too powerful to ignore it, yo. You have to put your research in everything. Just think about it. Instead of reinventing a business, go into somebody's business and just peep out the things you don't like about it, right? And make yours better. Do it better than them. It's that simple.
It really is, bro. It really is. I like that. Keep going.
So, I'm just wanting folks to, like, keep it simple. Like, I'm going to tell you something, yo. This young lady named Holly back in the day had messed my head up, because she said, kick ass. I like, what's that mean? She said, keep it sweet, kid, and stay sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you start learning how to do that, make your own acronyms and shit like that, and break those down, man, I'm telling you, you're going to open your mind. We got to start reading more. We got to get our structure. Like, like how they have those speaking engagement, training courses and stuff. You stop being afraid to get on camera, yo. Everybody ugly at some point, yo. I don't care how pretty you are. Get on camera. Show the world who you are. Trust me, there's people out here that's going to appreciate you for who you are, not who you faking to be, but are. I promise y'all.
Yeah, that's a big fact, man.
I'm 45 years old. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. I just want my goal. I just told my wife this morning. She said that's the reason why she's always loved me, yo. Because I said, yeah, I said music is my passion, yo. But you know what else is my passion? Making sure that people younger than me, or people in my family that's my age or younger, that they don't go through all of the hardships and stuff that I went through if I can help prevent that. You know? That's my goal in life, to see people do the best that they can do in life. You know? I want everybody to wake up every day. That's the best day of your life. You know?
Yes, sir. Yo, so look, I got a proposal, man. So me and Malik, we are a part of this group that we founded called the GPS. And inside of the GPS, we have a university or institute. And in the institute, we teach people different things based on what our expertise is, right? So, me, I'm the sales guy, right? So I am sales. I'm about attitude. And you know what I'm about. You've been here. You know what I'm about. So basically, I think that affiliate marketing falls right under what I already teach. And I would like for you to come to the institute as a guest speaker and give us the game on affiliate marketing, man, because I want my students to also know that I'm always still learning, right? I don't know everything. So I want people to be able to see me learn from someone. Is that something that you would be interested in, Coach?
Come on, man. You know, I'm always supportive, man. You know that.
Yes, sir.
That's blessed. You should already know that.
Yes, sir. That's what I like to hear, man. So we're gonna set that up after this. I don't want you to give your phone number out on here. I'm on YouTube and all that too. So we're gonna set that up after this is over, and then we can move forward from there, man. That's lit.
Hey, man.
Dudney place, merch Dudney place.
Yeah.
What King God at today?
Listen, that affiliate marketing is so beautiful, man. It's like when you get into that world, and then you realize like affiliate marketing has been around since like the really beginning of time.
Yeah.
All of this word of mouth. If you told a friend of yours how good a movie was, that means you did some affiliate marketing and didn't get compensated for it. That's what that means.
I was about to say that. So I was about to say anything I've ever liked and told someone about it, I was doing free affiliate marketing for that.
That's all it is, man. And just think of all these people that we see on a daily basis, right? And they might have like a 500,000 followers, 200,000 followers, and they're not making nowhere close to what they should be making in life off of all of those followers. And it don't necessarily mean like they're trying to, get money out of them or get a dime out of them. No, if you're referring somebody to something that they need and you're making their life easier, why not be compensated for it? How hard is that to comprehend and understand? Like, I made your life easier. I saved you time. I saved you energy. Compensate me. That's it. That's all you do. That's the mindset you have to be in. You don't have to like make a dime off of everyone. That's what I love about affiliate marketing. That's what allows me to get out here and disseminate free information for people that not just take my word, but go and research it after I finish telling them about it. That's the responsibility that you have as a person. If you hear somebody tell you something, don't just go off of it. Go do your little, if it ain't number at least 5 minutes, go do your research. And that way you see like, okay, everything lining up. Let me go back and listen some more. Stop jumping head into everybody, people telling you, especially them it's a scam, on Instagram. Somebody tell you should be $50 and I will send you back $500. Come on, man.
Yeah, I think I fell for that in like 2003. And it wasn't even Instagram. That joint was do you remember Moco Space? Moco Space was like like a chat.
Oh man, way back. He said Moco Space.
Yeah, the bull was on there. He was flashing money and everything. I'm hit. I'm like, dang, I only got like $40. He's like, yeah, if you send me 30, I'll send you 300 right now. That man blocked me right after I sent it.
Well, I'm sorry you went through that, but I'm gonna tell you another joint I got. Don't feel bad. I got before. That's why I said I love affiliate marketing, because before it was all online, all of that shit was done through mail. It was actually done through mail and phone calls, right? And text. All right. Now peep this out. Now through the mail, they would hit you off with this, send me $40 and I'll show you how to get rich. And my fool. I sent that $40 in and I got like a letter back. Man, I was so excited. I opened that letter. and that letter said, "This is how you get rich."
Oh damn.
That was
That's crazy. They said this is how you get rich. I'm getting rich right now. Thank you for the $40.
that's what he did. That's
Yo,
all that boy said was, "This is how you get rich."
yo, that's
And that was
wild.
nothing illegal about that. That's the sad part.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, I did ask for it. You did send it, and then I guess it ain't illegal. Dang, that's crazy.
Nah, but I, imagine learning this at what, 16 years old. See what I'm saying? Like, that's
Yeah.
why my world is shaped like it is, because I learned some very valuable business lessons, even when they were failures. I learned from them. I didn't just mope in them and be like, "Oh man," or give up on pursuing the opportunity, because that's what those people are set out here for. They have to do their job. They have to try to knock you off your square to keep you from wanting to be in the same position that their people are in, or you know what I'm saying. You got to be able to see through that. And this is the last thing I'm gonna say. I saw a video, and it was very powerful. The guy said that there was an experiment done where they took some red ants and some black ants and put them in a jar, and they were peaceful. They weren't bothering each other or nothing. But they said the moment they took and shook that jar, the red ants and the black ants started warring, started trying to fight each other. So the moral to this story is, stop looking at the ant that you're fighting and figure out who's shaking this damn jar.
Yeah, I got a similar one I always use about the gorillas. I'll be like, if it's two gorillas fighting in a zoo, same thing though.
Yeah, but it sounds good. However it get across is what matters.
Yes.
We can all say it so many different ways, but as long as it get across, we should all be down to hear it. Wisdom is that's welcoming. You know what I mean? Just like everybody should know that health is wealth. I don't think y'all know, but shout out to my cousin, Natalie Nicole. I don't know if y'all know who's Coach Natalie Nicole, but she's doing her thing with TLC, man. And now that's affiliate marketing and MLM at its best. At its best. I'm trying to tell y'all, I got my family. We got some stuff with it, and it's not a game. It's not a joke, because our older people, before they passed on, they showed us that how important it is out here. These people ain't playing games with us. Get on your square and stay on it.
You already know.
Family first. That's what I love about you, Merch, man. You always talk about you and your family. That's what drew me here. And to be honest with you, like really, when I came and I heard you speaking and all that, and then you started talking about your family, that's what really made me be like, yeah, I like it here.
Yes, sir.
I like it here.
And that's a part of it. That's a part of the image or the integrity or the how people view you as a part of how you get paid, man. Your income is determined by your image and your integrity.
And to keep it 100, man, a lot of people not even out here thinking about family. A lot of people thinking about greed.
They think about
what they can get from.
Yes, sir, man. They think about self, and we got to think
about self.
We got to understand we a family, man. Even us up here on this panel right now, we related somehow or another. We family, and we really got to start looking at each other like that, because you're not my enemy, bro. None of y'all my enemy. Sure, I might do some things y'all might not like, or y'all might do some. Don't give me the right to cancel you. You my family, You feel me? I'm not my.
Could I ask a question about what you just said?
Go ahead. What's up, Monifa? How you feel?
Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing?
Yeah, we doing good.
Doing lovely. How you doing today?
I'm good. Okay, so I just wanted to say, okay, so you said it's about family and it's about helping one another. Okay, but when you try and help like real family, sometimes they don't be wanting to help, and then they just want to reap the rewards that you get from the end, and I don't like that.
That's that microwave, Monifa. So look,
Yeah.
when you recognize that, you gotta the best way for me to get people to understand that it's not a microwave is to do the work in front of them, show them what I did, and then ask them, if you want this, and I'm talking about the reward, are you willing to do these things? And that right there, they either gonna walk away or they gonna tell you yes, because they can't say no. They say no, they going now you get to talk to them about why they not ready to do this and ready to do that. They don't want to. If they not ready to face themselves, they can't. They definitely not ready to face you. So you have to drive that energy back on them. You have to show them, yeah, I got this result, but do you know what I did to get this? And as soon as you start talking what I did, they gonna fold. Either they gonna fold or they gonna open up and show you that they actually ready for it. If they not ready for it, that's not your problem. That's not on you. I know they family, but don't hold yourself down from dead weight, for real. Sometimes the only way for people to get up is to get left.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally what it is. Family don't be wanting to help for real. They just be wanting to tag along.
Or you do it for them. You feel me?
Yeah.
But peep this out, Monique. Make sure that you give the folks that are like-minded, the ones that really show you interest. You make sure you focus on them. Anybody else, if they ain't on the level that you on, it's not that you being mean or whatever. You just don't have the time and the energy. You have to focus on the people that really care about what they got to be like-minded.
And it ain't nothing wrong with you focusing on people that are doing the work and skipping over the ones that are not. It's okay to be like, yo, you need help over there? I see you slacking. I see you really not getting nothing done. Do you need me? Because I'm here to actually help you. Do you need me? And when they tell you no, it's like, bro, what else can I do? Like, you can't beg a person to do better for themselves. I made that mistake as well. The only way that these people that I'm talking about, that I'm thinking about when you say that they got off of their asses was for me to keep doing what I was doing in front of them, right in front of them. My whole household stopped eating meat because it took a while, but I was not eating meat for a long time. And they was like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and try that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to just do you in front of them and be the example, man. Be the example. Be the change you want to see. Some people gonna fall off and some people gonna come back to you and start changing as well. But those people that don't change, that's the universe separating you and them. It is nothing wrong with that. They could be family all day. They still family. You still love them. But I'm about to protect my energy. I can't lend you any more of my energy. We got stuff to do over here.
Exactly, and I appreciate you saying that, because that's why I was going down. Like, you cannot expend energy. Like, think about this. When have you ever known for a brand new battery to really keep its charge if there's a whole bunch of dead batteries trying to charge up off?
No, that's a fact.
So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I ain't ever think about that. That's a fact, though. When you put that dead battery, you put a brand new battery in a remote with a dead battery, that joint, it'd be like it worked for a couple minutes, and then you're like, yo, this joint's still dead. You only put one new battery in there, though. So
yep.
Yeah.
So true. And funny, I took that from my cousin. They call him Coach Dad. But yeah, I heard him. We was on a Saturday morning prayer one morning, and they had brought that up. Like, how can you have a battery, a fully charged battery? How can you expect for that to stay charged for operational use if you got other people sticking batteries right there to try to charge off? It's not gonna work.
Yo, that's fire, bro. That is super duper fire, man. Hey, Coach, I'm gonna DM you my number too, so we can get into that.
No doubt, sir.
Yeah. DM Coach my number too, because I want to get with him on a few things as well.
All right, bet. I got you.
Man, y'all know, it's all about making sure, like I said, folks don't go through all the hardship that we can. The folks that really want something and that really learn from their mistakes. We trying to get them folks to you know what I mean, to have a better life. That's what I'm focusing on, to be honest. The folks that really want something different in life and not the norm, not what they've been having. We deserve better, y'all. All of us. No matter what somebody did before you, or even you, as long as you forgave yourself first, and then make sure that you try and make peace with whoever. You gotta learn to let a lot of stuff go. Pain, everything. Let it go, yo. Today is your day to be the best day of your life, and make sure that every day after today is the best day of your life when you wake up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, I think that we could end the meeting on that note. That was fire. Ain't nothing else fire to say after that, man. Thank y'all for coming through, man. Today we talked about the 3 different things you need to start a business. And we ain't talking about physically. We're talking about just in general, right? So you need a problem, you need a solution, and then you need people to give the solution to, man. Those are the 3 things you need to start a business right now. Right now, not next week, not next month, not next year, but right now. You already know. I'm Merch Life J, motivational, inspirational speaker for parentpreneurs across the globe. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Monifa. Thank you, Malik. Thank you, Hood over Hollywood, for coming through, man. And I'm going to go ahead and follow you. Everybody follow Hood over Hollywood for being here. You already know. And I'll see y'all tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Monifa, Coach, I'm going to get with y'all right after this. You already know. Thank y'all for coming through again, man.
Peace. Yo, man. Tomorrow.